Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Speed and Strength Midnight Express Mesh Jacket available at RevZilla.com. So on the left-hand side, Mr. McHugh is modeling the Midnight Express Mesh Jacket. This is for you riders out there that are looking for a lightweight summer option that's going to give you maximum breathability. Now, in Speed and Strength's lineup, we've really seen them, give a push to the more mature over the past 12 to 18 months or so. And what we're seeing with the Midnight Express is an update on their under the radar jacket, and it's incorporating a lot of the new materials that we're seeing updated from Speed and Strength in 2016. So let's break this down, starting with sizing. So Mr. McHugh on my left-hand side is a larger gentleman, 46-inch chest, 230 pounds, stands at 6 feet tall. He is going to be in a size large. If he is looking at Speed and Strength size chart at a 46-inch chest, he's actually at the very bottom of an extra large. So we've bumped him down one size, and you can see that with this, the largest, you can give him a very articulated fit. So just keep that in mind. If you're at the bottom of a size chart, or if you're in between sizes, you're going to want to size down to get the right size for you. Sizes are going to range from a small up to a 4XL, so if you're a larger individual out there, the 4XL will be an option for you to consider. If you have problems in the past finding jackets that fit you, Speed and Strength is going to be an option for you to consider. Now, there are 6 different colors available, including a high-vis option and the red and black version that Mr. McHugh is wearing on my left-hand side. If you're not familiar with Speed and Strength is a brand traditionally known for being loud and brash, and they're really working on, changing a tone. They're working on, creating products that are now going to be a little bit more of a mature product for their audience as their audience grows with the brand. And what we're seeing here with this jacket is where the under the radar, was just one big piece of mesh. Now they're getting a little bit more complex with their designs. They're putting a little more thought into it. We're now seeing 3 different types of material come into play for a jacket that's still going to sit right around that $130 price point. So let's break down exactly what you're getting. So we talk about the different materials. You're going to see, first and foremost, a combination of mesh and textile. Now the textile you're going to see in the impact zones, on the shoulders, on the elbows. This is going to be Speed and Strength AR500. If you're not familiar with this, if you haven't seen some of the previous Speed and Strength pieces that have been coming out, what's cool about the AR500 material is that it's a flexible material. It's got a little bit of a stretch to it, but it's still going to give you protection from an abrasion standpoint. Now, in the body of this, you now have 2 different types of mesh. Both are going to be what Speed and Strength is calling their fierce mesh, much like Mr. McHugh's beard here. It's very fierce. What you're going to see here is a tighter weave up top and a looser weave through the body and on the exterior of the arms. And this is still going to promote airflow, but you're getting a different combination of that mesh working to give you a combination of abrasion resistance while still maximizing that airflow. As we work our way down, Mr. McHugh, do me a favor, just kind of much like we have the females pull their ponytail out of the way, just slide that beard, perfect. We've got a rolled neoprene, that beard is awesome. We've got a rolled neoprene collar at the top of this, very comfortable against the skin. Good, you can put your head straight again. As we work our way down, one of the things you can see here is they've updated the armor in this. This is their new Vault armor, CE rated, but it's more comfortable, it's more flexible, and it's still going to keep you safe, but it's going to work from a comfort standpoint compared to their old Vault armor. As we work our way down the arms, I'm going to have you just hold your hand up like that. You do have a 3-snap adjuster. And what's cool about this is that it is elasticated, so you do get a comfort feature here. So even if you ratchet this down where it's extremely tight, it still works with you as you're working your forearms, especially, riding the motorcycle, actuating the brake lever or the clutch lever. So you get a nice articulated fit, but it still maximizes on comfort. When we get down to the cuff, simple Velcro closure at the cuff. The only thing I would have loved to have seen is maybe just a little bit of the rolled neoprene, the same way we saw in the collar, just to give that a little bit of an extra comfort pop, where your hand or your skin might be touching on the cuff on that. You can put your hand down. Working our way down the body, what you will notice, minimal branding. So where a lot of the Speed and Strength pieces traditionally have had Speed and Strength logos, plastered all over them, we're now taking a step back from that. They're taking a more mature approach. Small little S&S logo on the left-hand side of the chest. Again, you can see those 2 different materials of mesh working their way through the body, and then dual hand warmer pockets on either side with YKK zippers. Mr. McHugh, sideways, arm in the riding position for me. As we take a look down the side of the arm, the first thing that really stood out for me is you've now got gussets at the back of the arm, which is incorporated into this with that AR500 material. So if you are in more of an aggressive tuck position, if you are using this in a more sport style, you don't have the traditional pull points of a mesh jacket at the back of your shoulders. It just adds for a little bit more flexibility and range of motion. Speed and Strength logo over on the right-hand bicep with that. And then again, you can see those two different layers of mesh as they work their way through on the outside of the arm. And then you do have that AR500 material on the elbow. And as we work our way down, one simple adjuster on the very base of this. If you want to fine-tune this around your waist with a Velcro adjuster, you do have that option available to you. Mr. McHugh, backwards, my friend. Rolled neoprene like we talked about at the collar. As we work our way down, the Speed and Strength logo on the back is not going to be reflective, but you do get a pop of reflectivity in the piping that works its way along the shoulder blades on this. And what's really great for a jacket that's coming in around that $130 price point, Speed and Strength is including a CE Level 1 Vault back protector. Now, the quick note with the back protector on this, it is going to be a single-use back protector. So if you do get into a crash, you want to make sure you replace that back protector after the crash. Final note for this is there will be a jeans connection loop on the inside of this. We'll see it in a moment. So if you want to, make sure this is, ratcheted down to your pants. So if you are in more of that full tuck position, it does a good job of making sure you are covered where your pants end and the jacket begins. Mr. McHugh, you may face forward. I'm going to have you go ahead and unzip for us. Now, as he opens this up, the one thing you'll note is we are going to have those connection points. There are going to be 4 different connection points for this. So where a lot of manufacturers give you 1 or 2 in the back, what Speed and Strength has done is you now have 4 belt loop connections that you can give yourself a secure fit all the way around. So if you are wearing riding jeans with this, it will work to hold that down. And then open the other side for me a second there. What you'll notice on this side is you will have 1 Napoleon pocket on the left-hand side, so you have that little bit of extra storage. And you, my friend, may zip up. So if you are a Speed and Strength fan and maybe you're looking for an update to the under the radar, or if you're just looking for a lightweight summer mesh jacket to get you out into the summer months while still maintaining protection, Midnight Express mesh from Speed and Strength is one to consider. Now, there's a lot of folks out there utilizing Speed and Strength, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from riders out there already putting these pieces through their paces. Say that 10 times fast. If you want to talk to one of our gear geeks as to which mesh jacket is right for you, give them a shout at 877-792-9455, or simply shoot over an email to cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at this Speed and Strength Midnight Express mesh jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.